On August 15, 1953, an armored caravan weaved through the streets of Tehran. Inside the lead car, the commander of the Iranian Imperial Guard carried a decree from the Shah, officially dismissing the country's Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh from office. The military action culminated months of secret planning by British and American intelligence agencies as part of a plot to overthrow the Iranian government. In 1901, Iran's imperial leader granted a British businessman exclusive prospecting rights in what would soon prove to be one of the largest oil fields in the world. British investors formed the Anglo-Persian Oil Company in 1913. The British government purchased a majority stake in the corporation. By 1920, nearly 1.5 million tons of oil being extracted by the Anglo-Persian Oil Company was generating huge profits for Britain, while Iran received just 16% in royalty fees. To many within Iran, British control of the country's oil wealth was becoming intolerable. Mohammad Mossadegh was elected to a seat in parliament in 1943 as a champion of the Iranian self-determination and known for his outspoken criticism of British control of Iran's oil industry. By 1951, Iran's parliament voted to nationalize the oil industry and elected Mossadegh as prime minister. The move sent shockwaves across the world. The British responded by freezing Iranian assets held in British banks and imposing economic sanctions. But as those efforts stalled, British intelligence agents began conspiring to overthrow Mossadegh. In early 1953, they found a receptive partner in the newly elected Eisenhower administration, increasingly concerned about the communist influence in Iran. At the urging of the Secretary of State John Foster Dulles and the CIA Director Allen Dulles, President Eisenhower agreed to a covert operation to overthrow Mossadegh and put the Shah in control. The plan was codenamed Operation Ajax. 37-year-old CIA agent Kermit Roosevelt ran the operation. The CIA spent $1 million to their station in Tehran for use in any way that would bring about the fall of Mossadegh. Roosevelt placed key military leaders on the CIA payroll to gain their support. He then convinced a nervous Shah to go along with the plan to take control after military forces moved against Mossadegh. Operation Ajax accelerated in the spring of 1953 with an intense propaganda campaign. The CIA bribed newspaper editors and religious leaders to denounce Mossadegh. On August 13, the Shah signed a decree dismissing Mossadegh from office, setting the military coup in motion. When Mossadegh got wind of the plot, he briefly managed to upend the operation by capturing the military commanders sent to arrest him. The next day, pro-Mossadegh demonstration took place in Tehran. The CIA hired thugs to wage pro-Shah demonstration in response. After days of protest and street fighting that left 300 people dead, the capital city was in chaos. On August 20th, Mossadegh surrendered. An American-backed general became the new prime minister to form a government that expanded the powers of the Shah. Mossadegh was convinced of treason and kept under house arrest until his death on March 5th, 1967. An international consortium of oil companies negotiated a revenue-sharing deal with the Shah that gave foreigners contracts to manage and refine Iranian oil. The memory of the 1953 would linger in the minds of the Iranians for years to come.